And the next piece of the question is, what are the concerns about neighborhoods not on the Ginner Park tank? And we have tested and monitored pressures at all points of the distribution, and it was only that Ginner Park tank that dropped below the 20 psi threshold that triggers a boil water advisory. For everybody else, they can continue to drink the water. We would, obviously, the sooner the reservoir fills up and the entire system is pressurized, the better. And so that's why there was a note about conservation in our initial press advisory here. We hope that people will continue to conserve to some degree as we go through the day, and especially when we get over the bump of utilization that'll happen this evening, the reservoir should fill up. So what's really different about this scenario than January is that in January, our pumps were fried and weren't actually producing water. That's not the case here, right? We're currently making 40 to 45 million gallons a day. So we're seeing consistent water production, and now we need to just refill the reservoirs.
This is... go ahead.
Go ahead, Mira. Let me just finish Karis's last question, and then I'll hand off to you to facilitate. So the other question is, why did we tell the counties before the city residents? And I'll let Scott speak to the protocol, but the alert to the public happens much later than the internal communication that we have with county residents to try to figure out, hey, what can we do to reduce demand on the system so that we don't drop below that 20 psi threshold. But Scott, I'll let you speak to some of the SOPs.
Yeah, no, you're completely right. There's different escalation thresholds, and in that coordination effort and the communication protocol, when we reached out to our regional partners and tried to get them to reduce pull from the system or production needs or demand needs, and that did help. And so Chesterfield was able to reduce their demands on the system, and Henrico was also able to reduce their demands on the system. And so that allowed us to have more time to recover the facility and then make a plan of action to move forward. Ultimately, we decided that we did need to do a boil water and notification to the public, and we did that in a timely fashion. We consulted with BDH to make sure that that was in accordance with what they would perceive as adequate. And in that coordination effort, we decided ultimately to do the press release to the public when we did.